See, in the last session, I have explained about the has a relation, between employee and address classes, and with a setter injection. Using setter methods, we are injecting the dependencies. Setter injection we are using. Now the same application, I just want to change from setter injection to constructor injection. Let me explain clearly. The same code. Here it is an employee class. Employee has, first let me explain about address. Address has two instance variables, but of course using the setter methods we defined here. Now instead of using setter methods, we are using parameterized constructor. So don't use set street and don't use set city. Only for getting the details, getters we can use. But now here I am writing the parameterized constructor. Public constructor name and class name both are same. Address, and here it is a two arguments. One is a street and second one is a city. Parameterized constructor, and we are assigning this dot street equals to street, this dot city equals to city. That's all. Here it is a parameterized constructor followed by two getter methods to access the details we are providing. Now, how can we configure this first? The bean in application context. The bean in application context we are providing. Here I'm removing this, or same address bean only, address bean, but instead of using property and property, you know already. If it is a constructor injection, just use constructor arg. This one also, instead of using this one, just use constructor arg. That is the two things, constructor arg, constructor arg. These two are we are using, right? This is constructor injection. From the main, it is the same. Whenever you are accessing in the main, of course, directly instead of using that address bean, directly we have taken employee bean here. Just let me explain about the has a relation. Address is ready with the parameterized constructor, and in application context, how we are configuring this bean is the first thing. Next, go to the employee.java. It's the same story. Employee has name and followed by, this is has a relation. Employee has address. And again, please don't use the setter methods. Please don't use setter methods, only getter methods and parameterized constructor we are defining. Same story. Public employee. The first argument is a name. Look at the second argument. It is a class type, address. And inside this, the way we are assigning is the same. It will not change. This dot address equals to address. That's it. So again, this is the parameterized constructor. Once it is completed, how can we configure the beans? The same story. Here it is. Here it is. In place of that property name, we are using that constructor arg. And in this place also same constructor arg. That's all. The only difference is what? First one we are passing the value because that is the name. Name is nothing but string type. So we are passing the value. But second one is not the primitive type or string type. It is has a relation address type. So reference we are passing. That's it. This is the only difference. In main, it will not change. Just simply we access with the help of bean ID EMP. In this one, in the main, we are just passing that bean ID EMP employee, and we are accessing the name, and by collecting the address, we are accessing this address also. Is a simple way of writing this code. When you are executing this code, you will get the details of employee along with their address. This is the one.